Good morning, dosbarth. So this week we are going to be taking a little look at speech and how it's presented in different texts. So to start off our learning journey, we are going to be looking at comic strips to start off with. So just for 2 minutes, just have a little think to yourself, what is a comic strip and what does it include or what does it look like? So have a little minute just to brainstorm what you think it might be. And then I want you to shout out your answers at me now. Go! I can't wait till we can do that in real life, guys. So, on here I've included some comic strips, okay? So, if you look at them, usually a comic strip is really colourful, it has pictures, and it tells a story of how a story develops and how it progresses. So we talked about stories before half term, and we talked about the story mountain. It has a start, a build up, something happens. So that's similar to a storyboard, okay? So it tells the journey of the story. And in every box a picture, there's always some speech or like a little sentence that tells you what's happening, usually speech. In here you can see they've included some speech bubbles. They must be kidding me. I bet this is a joke they're playing on me. And they're afraid I'll find out you. Whoa! This is everything I've dreamed about. So beautiful, so serene. It's perfect. So when you see the story starting to build up, we also use onomatopoeia. So we know that's our sound words. They can sometimes be used like crash, bang, wallop, often used in like superhero type ones. Oh, Penny, I never find anything. And then you can see underneath there's a picture of a dinosaur. Once upon a time, a princess tried to make a comic. And then she's got pictures building up. I just can't draw well enough to make a comic. Poof! And then, that's not true. Who are you? And she's got the magic cartooning elf. So again, the story's building up. There's speech between the two characters. Another one very similar. So a comic strip tells us a story using pictures and speech. These are usually in speech bubbles. Sometimes a comic strip uses onomatopoeia and captions. We know captions are just small brief sentences explaining what's happening, and we know onomatopoeia are our sound words. So what I would like you to do today, I've attached on our website a cartoon strip for you that includes some speech bubbles. Not speech bubbles in every box, but I want you to add them into every box, please. So you are going to be referring to the Iron Man that you read yesterday. You read chapter 2, and what I would like you to do is just comic strip chapter 2. So what happens? You are going to have to be very careful of which pictures you choose, obviously, because you can't have millions and millions of pictures on a comic strip. They're usually very brief. So you should just be documenting what is happening so far. But you must include speech bubbles, as we're going to be looking at them a little bit more this week. So, for example, in your first box, you might want to draw a picture of Hogarth and his dad when Hogarth is saying to him, Dad, something's happened, come and look. And then it might be on the next box, a picture of Hogarth's dad with some other farmers. Remember the first farmer, he wasn't very kind and he didn't believe him. So think about your pictures. It could be a conversation between Hogarth and the Iron Man. And I look forward to seeing your comic strips. Remember, try and make them nice and bright and colourful, but most importantly, include those speech bubbles.